So, have you guys ever thought, what would be the perfect build in H&G? What would be the perfect soldier, you know? Or maybe not perfect, but let's call him some kind of like a meta soldier. What I mean by that is just somebody who's ready for almost any situation in the game. A really well-balanced, all-around character. And I think I'm getting close there, but again, these are my opinions, so let me know in the comments if you have better ideas for the perfect build. So far, I've been settling around this type of build: assault rifle, anti-tank explosives, and meds. Now, I choose the STG on my German here. I'm not saying you have to have that. You could just as easily, go with a G43, go with an MP40, go with whatever's comfortable to you. I just like the STG for its automatic capabilities, the fact that you can hip fire in close range, and then you can still have a good... I'm not going to say you're going to be out sniping snipers, but at least you can dance at range with them, you know? And then I went with the anti-tank footballs here, and I'm also rocking the Dynamite Lover badge. That'll give me 6 darts in total, so essentially I can kill anywhere from 2 to 3 tanks that come up on me, or I can, chuck them at vehicles driving by, possibly APCs or whatever. And then the one drawback I have found to this build though, because the STG weighs 7 slots, is that I can only bring 1 bandage with me. I would like to be able to heal myself on the go. Always assume you're gonna take damage. There's a lot of snipers out there in the game right now, especially since the Timoshenko build when they gave everybody scopes, which is also why most of my main assault characters, they're going to be using the heavy set badge. The damage reduction is just too nice to ignore. It helps negate those one-shot snipers constantly picking you. Just gives you a better fighting chance. But again, I can only bring 1 bandage with this build, so it's kind of a bummer, But again, it's not the end of the world. At least I can heal a teammate or heal myself if need be. And now when we check out my American, you're gonna see I've been leaning towards a very similar build. Except here we have the scoped M1, M2, which fortunately enough for America, it only costs 6 slots. And again, you don't have to use this, I just feel it's a good, all-around situational weapon. You can hip fire it like a beast in close quarters. You have your scope here just to do medium and long range. Long range, this thing's kind of floppy, so some people might prefer something like the Johnson LMG over this. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and stick with my M1, M2. It's been working for me. And now you'll notice as an American, I chose the German H3 grenades for the anti-tanks, and the reason being is just because I've never liked the power of the American thrown stickies. You need at least 3 of them to blow up a tank, and it just... sometimes you don't have time for 3, But again, there's the drawback of the H3, where you have to actually run up and physically place it on the tank, so you can't be throwing it. And again now, the badge setup, I'm rocking the Dynamite Lover just to have more H3s. I figure if I can kill at least 2 to 3 tanks myself, or have enough to kill a tank and a couple of APCs or something, I'm good to go, And then of course, like I said before, any kind of standard assault character I have is going to be rocking the heavyset badge. It just makes sense, give yourself a better fighting chance. But now because the M1, M2 only takes 6 slots, we can bring, ding ding ding, the big medic pouch, which is a real plus. Because now we have at least 3 bandages that we can heal ourselves and our teammates with, so that adds a lot more team support to this build. So again, this build is ready for any type of infantry, any type of, armor or vehicle that comes at you, and then you also have the team support of healing. So I think it's a really well-rounded build. But some people may even want to change this up more, maybe say you don't need that many bandages, you could put the little 1-slot pistol on, but I don't know, I kind of like it right here where it's at. And now continuing with the same theme here, this is how I've been running my Russian for a while. And I don't know if I like this build, honestly. I like the AVS. I like it's, it's just raw killing power. It's close quarter hip fire, and you definitely can range with it. But the problem is just it's an AVS, the 15 round box mag. It kind of forces me to run fast reload down here, because if I'm getting aggressive and capturing a point, I need to be able to reload this thing and keep shooting, So since I have to run the fast reload badge, it kind of makes his stack of RPGs a bit lacking. You only have 3 on you, which as you guys know is enough to kill maybe 1 tank. So I'm kind of lacking in the armored vehicle killing department here, but I still have some killing power, I do. And then on top of having less armor killing power, we can also only fit 1 bandage because the AVS weighs 7 slots. I have no idea why. The AVS is essentially just an SVT with a fucking, auto trigger on it. But I don't know. Something about it. 7 slots. So the fact that we only have 1 little hot pocket here means we can only heal ourselves or maybe 1 teammate, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. And again, this build could be changed up. You could maybe use a PPSH or a PPS instead, but the PPS, the range on it is not there, especially ever since they nerfed it and gave it all that weird cone deviation. The AVS is just way more accurate at range, and it's just not going to let you down, whereas the PPS will. It's a good for medium range at close quarter, but I just feel like with so many snipers in the game, I need to be able to have something that can at least put pressure back on that person, if not kill them. So again, of all these builds I've talked about, you're going to see this recurring theme of, assault rifle, some form of AT, and then bandaging. And, my badges are also subjective. Maybe you don't want as many darts. You could bring the medic badge, and you could bring more bandages. I mean, it's really up to you. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think? What is the best build? What is the best all-around situational guy? You'll never find yourself being like, wow, I wish I had this on me, because you've got it. And it doesn't seem like you need much, just a good weapon to contend with infantry at all ranges, and just something to deal with vehicles, And then with the added, bandages, that's just a plus. That's just more team support. But yeah, boys, let me know what you all think, and I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you in the next one.